So, after further researching the enemy, ISIS, I figured it out, and I found out that one of the bombers used to live in Sri Lanka and used to be part of a mosque that kicked him out. And I also learned that from the people harmed from Denmark, a rich royal family, also not royal, just rich and politically influential. We're not in the days of royalty anymore. I keep forgetting this. I forget that that's only wording. Royalty, monarchies, those have long been dead. It's all political now. It's what family is the most political. Anyway, seeing those connections made me think more about the unilaterality of the attack. How it must have been from the enemy's perspective. We need a country we can attack in Easter. And I can't help but feel that Israel decided Sri Lanka for ISIS. They sent that message to Saudi Arabia about 2 months ago, I assume. If my influence really did have to do with that attack. But we're not in the days of royalty. So, in the days of royalty, 100% you can say, oh, his son is half Sri Lankan, he's royalty. Of course they would attack Sri Lanka, because that's how war always was fought. We're in the years 2019. And the bombers, they were on their cell phone the whole time, being probably written prayers about how holy they'll be remembered. It's all doesn't seem like a mystery to me, but I still should solve it as if it is a mystery. It's a major oh shit moment when you're a key figure, or you at least feel like the key figure. Like, even if I'm wrong, I am allowed my freedom to feel, to think I'm responsible. The sequence of events as I saw them day by day, it explained this attack this way to me, from my perspective. And now on the news, Pakistan is the country probably riding the Israeli military now. For them, they feel now like they can take over the Palestinian conflict. Especially since I don't want to mess in it anymore. Scared the more I mess in that conflict, the more that could accelerate the war. You see, Facebook became the platform of labeling humans and being able to research the lives of people without context. Facebook gives users spying abilities. For example, the algorithm, it works less now so as it used to, but when the Facebook wall was introduced on Facebook, and it was this revolutionary idea, oh, you can see what your friends are posting without going straight to their profile. In that algorithm, they said that the people who look at your profile go on top of the wall. And so Facebook never respected privacy. And in the movie, you know, that Facebook movie, they filmed it as if, oh, hey, we don't know if this girl is single or not. There's not a fucking sign over her head that says single or not single. And then boom, oh yeah, I'll make Facebook. You see what that website also does? That website also, if you're a religious person, gives away your religious identity. And the religious wars of the world are very much still active today. Those of Orthodox faiths who dress after their religion, they go through public carrying their religion. And society for a long time did not have orthodox. It was, you were allowed to believe in your religion the way you want to. We're not Nazis. We're not intending to destroy a whole religious race. But we do have laws and countries and borders that are above a religion due to the separation of church and state. And there are people in power who don't see that. Who, rather than read the news articles printed today, they read the Torah. What Christians call the Old Testament, what people of Islam call the previous prophets. You see, Christianity existed to remove us from the old gods of the prophets, claiming people are prophets. No, people are human. People die. That's what Jesus taught us. Praise be the meek, for they shall inherit the earth. And considering we live in the years Anno Domini, it certainly seems true to me that Jesus inherited the earth. That he is Lord and he inherited the earth for being the meekest. The world is really fucked right now. People without education are becoming political and gaining platforms before truly being educated about what it means to try to dictate policy in other countries. A spy used to be a highly educated person who lived on location where he spied, had context of everything, new discussions of the place of origin, and then forwarded that information. But nowadays, guess what? Russians go, they read the United States Facebook groups, and then they just pretend to be the Americans. They're like, you guys have no idea how to use this platform because you're uneducated Trump supporters. Let's educate you. And then we can make our daddy Putin happy. Although, God bless you, Putin. I'm on... Dude, Putin, do not hate me. You are my ally this long. And then we are in this moment where Trump is president, so the U.S. reputation is as low as it can be for the whole world. Where their ideology of democracy, like we're seeing it right now in the news, it's gone. You announced a national emergency because of 81 Mexican families more aware of the Geneva Convention than Donald Trump himself. How, while Obama was president, those families heard of rescue stories and being saved from their persecution of cartels as maybe as Catholics or Christians. So a certain Scandinavian politician also recently in the news said it, Christians are the most persecuted religion on earth right now, and I'm like, yeah, that can't be true. And then the Easter attacks happened on a country I am too familiar with. It's a puzzle I already solved. The world already solved. And we lost it. And I can't, I'm usually a person who likes to find the root cause, the main issue on the problem. And it really seems that with the internet and with the finances of Israel, they became this mission of antichrists that are fighting a religious war with us because we gave them the goodwill which they tarnished. The nation of Israel tarnished our goodwill. Then again, we did not draw those borders very, very well for them. Those border drawings were an invitation to spread out and attack. I really wonder, like, do I have the key to make right this wrong? Do I have the right vocabulary now? The unironic thing is my allies in against Israel, they're more in Islam than they are in Christian faith. Christian people, we stopped being soldiers, we became politicians. And we work side by side with atheists. And then guess what? There's an army of Jewish lawyers. For some reason, Jewish people, they love to become lawyers, dictate law. Has a little something to do with their fetish of the 10 Commandments. This dude wrote law. He was Moses. He's our hero. He's our Jesus. Fucking get out of here. Moses was raised in Egyptian high class. He wasn't Jewish. He was Egyptian. But he had sympathy for the Jews. The power of these orphaned boys. Jesus orphaned age 12. Muhammad orphaned. Moses orphaned. You believe more in Christ when your real parents are away from you and you know it. In the Messiah of God. Learn Latin. I remember now a conversation I had with a user on Reddit called Lieutenant Allah. I told him, learn Latin, translate the New Testament. Dumbass. My fucking life, I have no fucking clue. The thing is, being in Vienna and my privacy being so long gone. Like I wrote in a poem, if they are listening, I know they're listening. They fucking confessed it to me. The ridiculousness of my life, like I don't know how to even begin to explain it. I just don't even know.